Okay, I want to make this quick intro before going in. Renka's aunt has invited me to a classic Bulgarian dinner. Apparently there's going to be a classic Bulgarian show as well. I have no idea what to expect. She does not speak English. It should be a pretty interesting night. So I'm about to head into this place. I don't even know what it's called. Restaurant something. So let's do this.
Some of the old little towns in Bulgaria, like little tiny villages, they have this
architecture.
This kind of architecture, so the restaurant kind of resembles that a little bit.
What should I expect out of this night?
Oh, I don't know. I've never been here, but supposedly there's a show and some dancing, so expect that.
But whatever it is, it's going to be very Bulgarian, isn't it?
Oh, you expect Irenka's aunt and uncle to be dancing too.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I'd like to see you dancing. Some classic Bulgarian.
The rakia, so you know.
So far, the restaurant has a little stage with the old town of Plovdiv here. It's very beautiful. We are expecting a spectacle to happen at any moment now. We've ordered some food, but I have no idea what it is. We're about to find out what happens. Okay, what is it? Zdravie? Na zdravie, na zdravie. Na zdravie. Well, this is my first try of Bulgarian rakia. So, na zdravie. Let's see. Oh no, I have to put a bit of ice in. One ice. One ice. I've been told you should put one ice cube in here, so.
This one is grape. Grape rakia.
Oh wow, very good. Yeah, it's very like
Bulgarian
it's very like perfumey kind of. Yeah.
and then water. You drink some water after.
Water, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna need it. So I'm about to try something. I have no idea what it is. Probably liver.
That's your guess?
My guess is liver, maybe.
Good guess. Let's see what it is.
What's it called?
Как се казва?
Izik.
Izik.
Oh, okay.
This is izik.
Na tele. Izik na tele. It is the tongue of a baby cow.
Oh, baby cow tongue. It's actually pretty good.
Not liver.
It looks like an adult male tongue.
Yeah.
But yeah, baby cow tongue is very much a win. I like it.
So have you had this already here? These are kebabcha. These are like the things that I always eat.
Not here, but I mean.
Because it's just like chicken fingers, right?
Yeah, it looks like chicken fingers. Yeah, here in Bulgaria, they love shredding this Bulgarian cheese over the French fries. And it kind of melts in your mouth, doesn't it?
I feel like it's always...
So this is fun. During the presentation, random people just get up from their tables and start dancing on the stage here. Super fun.
Oh, I guess the ant's going now.
Dance with us?
They're going. They all do this kind of thing in the circle like this.
All right, we have our very own Irenka and her auntie going up to dance on stage. There they go. And they're off. I feel like there's no other word better than a frolic to describe this dance. Oliver said it's the kind of thing you see in a field, and I have to agree. So it's almost like a field frolic. That's how I would describe this Bulgarian dance. Time to try mystery meat number 2. Oh, it just comes right up, doesn't it? Yeah. It's like pig shit. Pig shit. Alright, let's go. Melts right in your mouth. Yeah. second. So the most important aspect of surviving a Bulgarian dinner is stamina and endurance, because we are almost 4 hours into this dinner, and as you can see, there's still lots of people dancing around me, but after a few rakias, a few wines and beers, I've just about had enough. I'm just playing around on my phone, but people are still going. I'm keeping this. Yeah.
At the end of the day, at least I can say I caught a glimpse of Bulgarian tradition. At this point, I thought I'd seen Bulgaria at its wildest, but I was definitely wrong. There's a winter tradition here that goes back centuries where people dress as monsters to scare away evil spirits. And trust me, it's something else. Click on the video that's on your screen to go deep into Bulgaria's most surreal festival. See you right over there in 3, 2, 1...